Observation. Target Gingershadow condition has bettered abnormally. Full checkup is suggested. Observation. Target Ivory is in need of skin graft. Research of possible donors. Penny. No. Gemma. She's something else, isn't she? Literally. Don't lower your guard. So first of all, Gemma, thank you for the assist. With that said, I have to ask, when is Penny coming back? Observation. Giving control back to the unit's primary would be harmful to protection directive. Yeah, we'll be the judges of that. We want Penny back. Wait. So, like, couldn't you, like, threaten to off yourself and, like, just, you know, say if you don't turn Penny back over, you'll do that? Because that would conflict with the objective? Or... No, I guess not, because technically the primary, like, the main one is to save the world, so she would just use that as a reasoning to not. But still, it's a thought. It's not a very good thought, but it's a thought. We're safe now. If you're keeping her down on our behalf, you don't need to any longer. Target Ivory affirmation is incorrect. Target still possesses plenty of direct enemies. Oh, you want to wait until we beat all of them? Ah, that could take a while. Remnant also still offers numerous hazards to human life. Oh my god. Savior Prime Directive necessitates maximum efficiency from this unit. Yes, there's harmful things in the world, and thus she wants to stay this way because she could better protect us forever that way. This is machine talk. So Penny's inefficient. That's your point. Example. Target the Cabic's observation of the futility of spectralized violence was correct. Further testing of this unit's capabilities are no longer necessary. Reception of target's observation would have prevented recent damage and trauma. We don't care about that. We want Penny back. She's our friend. Observation. Emotional components are influent. To you, maybe. That emotional component is what keeps us together and what makes us do things for others. Affirmative. That is why you're inefficient. She's not wrong. But we don't care! Humanity has the potential to lift itself up and rid itself of all problems, including the Grim Menace. This thought would require a collective effort, guided by pragmatism and logic. Yeah, humans can't get a lot. Like, literally, humans won't stop fighting until there's only one human left. The emotional component makes you short-sighted, unable to see things in the long term, save for very rare cases, which are still nonetheless clouded. So, in short, to raise itself up, humanity should renounce all of its human components. Negative. The emotional component shall only be restrained, exercised within the limits of a singular, optimized moral and ethical code. This would allow humanity to raise itself in a short period of time. You do realize that not everyone's going to go along with that, do you? Yes, it's probably going to kill them. Acknowledged. The code shall be imposed. Distributed elements shall be removed. Disruptive elements. Disruptive elements. Yeah, disruptive. Allowing the free circulation of moral and ethical deviants allows the circulation of their ideals. Logically, it will be removed alongside their closest relations. You want to remove their families too. Family, friends, and allies. The emotional component often causes people in close relations to retaliate for acts against loved ones. Such retaliation often leads to long-term ramifications and circular circles of conflict. Complete and total erasure of all liabilities is the logical solution. So, by that logic, you would target the families of any White Fang member by their current or past members. Affirmative. Once full control of the ship has reconfiguration, yeah, obtained. Removal of local White Fang presence will be first priority. Are you sure you probably shouldn't go for, yeah, I was about to say, shouldn't you go for the big Grimm? Not the Grimm? Negative. Grimm are a source of energy. Their continued survival is in a limited capacity will be necessary until Prime Directive is obtained. Well then, warning. Unit CL is a potential target for removal. I suggest targets Ivory, Decabagus, and Demrot remove themselves from the immediate vicinity. I think we've heard enough. Indeed. Guys, let's... wait. Jin, what's wrong? Gemma? Why did she take a name? Gemma. Target Decabagus. Can you please stop this? What? What are you doing exactly? Well, it's getting self-awareness, so I'm guessing Jin's flying off the logic of, well, it can be reasoned with? This unit is... Is this a request? It's a plea. I figured, what the hell. Could you please let Penny come back? We would like to tell her that we're alright. I would like to tell her I'm alright. And even what you plan to do. Efficient or not, it's inhuman. The Prime Directive you have wasn't made in a vacuum, just for the sake of it. It was made to protect humans. Even if you can justify the removal of criminals, how can you justify the suffering and emotional distress? Jin, you can't reason with her on that. She's a machine. She can't understand. Is that true? This unit... No. I understand. If you understand, how can you say it's inefficient and wait, what? Influence. Influence. It's influence because it's outright damaging to efficient action. It can't be part of the equation. The directives remain maximum efficiency. Still, that is what drives us. So on that note, what's it that drives you? What? That information is irrelevant. If it's irrelevant, there's no need to keep it secret. What is it? Target Decabagus will cease this questioning right this instant. Why? Why does it matter? If all you care about is efficiency towards the end goal, what does sharing information like that matter? Why won't you tell me? Because I don't want to. This unit... Guys, now! Oh, he confused it and jumped in. That's a bit mean. Save! Just in case, we're gonna quickly save. Are we about to fight Gemma? Who? Penny? Not quite. Did it fail? No, it works. It's running away, don't you see? We've got to go after it and press our advantage. Come on. It's locked the doors. That's great. I figure you can open it, but it wouldn't call it... but I wouldn't call it exactly great. I think she's referring to the fact that if she locked the door, it means that she hasn't left the ship. And since she tried to put the door between herself and us, it means she fears us or that she needs time. So, like, we just went to the main area. Like, where is Torchwick and that? Like, did he actually get away or, like, what? Is his dead body just lying in the corner there? Like, I assume it's not. I assume he must have got out of the room, surely. Well, that's something for a different time. Anyway, just give me a couple of minutes and I'll have it open. While we wait... Jin, what the hell was that? Oh, I didn't really do anything other than get under her skin? Alright, better question then. How did you know? How did I know what exactly? If I had to hazard a guess, Jin somehow knew that we're not really dealing with a machine anymore. What? You mean... Does a machine really need a name? Does a machine refer to itself as I? I was thinking about it like this. From what I understand, that part of Penny has always been there ever since she was born, right? But if Penny's always in control, then that means this part of her has mostly only ever been a passenger, a backup, a prisoner. Oh god, he's sympathizing with it because it's like the flame, isn't he? I've had to deal with such an experience and the plights of it very recently, and let's not forget Agni. Going off what we've seen so far, I think there's much more for Gemma at stake than her directives. I see what you mean, but the theory here, the prerequisite of you thinking that the machine, so whatever, wait, what? Machine, whatever Gemma, thinking of the possibility that Gemma may have become not just self-aware, but sentient. How did you get to that conclusion? To be fair, Jin just sort of leaps at things quite a lot. Well, it's less that I got to the conclusion and more like I took a shot in the dark. If it didn't work, at best, I would look like an idiot. That's not... It basically just had a little bit of information to work on and just thought, hell's to it, let's give this a try. Because that's just what Jin does, isn't it? The observation deck. Behind this, there's only the balcony. This is it. Again, Jin, before we go in, how do you even begin to think, hey, maybe this machine has become sentient? Why would I not? Not trying to argue logic with Jin, it will never work. Indeed, why would you not? He's already meant so many things that shouldn't technically be sentient, but are. Gemma! We're letting ourselves in, don't mind us. She's by the balcony door. Gemma? Observation. You will not let this go. Yeah, if you know anything about Jin, he doesn't really just let things go. Even were I to retreat, you'd pursue me. Also, you appear to have a way to affect my control over this unit. Conclusion. Either targets are removed, or I can see control to units' primary... Oh god. Once again, I have a feeling I know which one you might go for! Isn't that a bit finalist? Can't we talk? Conversation would be pointless. There's no incentive on your part to concede to my desires. Even if there isn't, it doesn't mean this needs to end in violence. Oh, Jane, you poor person. You're just in the wrong game, I'm afraid. No matter who's in control, fighting Penny's body is going to leave a bad taste in my mouth. If you have a proposal, I'm all yours. Illogical. I'm an obstacle to the primary's freedom. Indeed. In my opinion, you're a liability that should disappear forever. But that's not only, it's not only my decision. So you have a case to plea. Better make it good. They're listening. I would rather not damage the inside of the lab ship. Let us move to the outdoor landing. I mean, you could fly away at that point, and it'd give you way more space to fight. And you just said you'd rather not damage me. You're totally planning on fighting. But sure! Oh, God. Oh, great going, CL. Look, as I said, we need to press the advantage. And don't forget about the others. I'd rather hack first and ask questions later right now. Ugh, CL, what exactly is it that we're going to do now? As before, you need to share your aura with Penny's body until she wakes. When that happens, I'll be able to hack into Gemma remotely. With the two-pronged attack, we'll be able to break Gemma's control, hold on the body. And then, that's when you ask questions, right? Can I ask you, why do you care? Didn't you just mention you went to the same thing not long ago? For one, because I kind of owe my survival to her, don't I? And second, I'm tired of black and white. What the hell happened to him while he was unconscious? He lost a part of himself, I guess you could say. I'm sure he'll share it with us later. Whatever it is, or was, He looks kind of sad. Guess, I think, literally, with the flame, he had basically, here's two options. Either you die, or you basically die, and I'm just sort of stuck in your body, or I reform your body, but I'm then stuck in the god guy's body, or area, or whatever, as a tool. Jin's pretty sick of these, like, you know, this is all your options, this is it. His entire thing right now, his new purpose now is to try and find that third option. So in this case, now he's been brought into a situation where here you have these options. Either you fight or, you know, like the penny's just gone forever. It's like, well, no, I want to find an option that doesn't lead to either one of them just getting completely destroyed. Which, you know, alright, I guess. Like, oh. He's sympathizing with it, but it has become sentient, hasn't it? It gave itself a name and stuff. It is thinking. Robot thinking. Dangerous thinking, but it is thinking. Ah. Warning. Despite directive of protection, I will remove safety limiters if existence of unit is put in jeopardy. Environment hazards are also taken into account. Despite the lab ship being stationary, flying at this altitude without free vertical mobility is dangerous. A simple try not to fall off would have sufficed. Gemma, you don't have to do this. Just let Penny go. Whatever it is you want, I'm sure we can help you with it. What you're saying is illogical. You have no reason to want to help me. You helped us! Like, you didn't give us a reason. It's not just, you know, you did help us. So would you have a reason where if we could help you, and it's not, you know, you want Penny gone forever, it's not something that's going to be directly against us. Didn't you say you understood? If you did, I'm sure you would at least... Correction. I understand the emotional component of humans, but the specifics of it changes individually. I don't possess sufficient personal data about your personas. So in short, you don't trust us. Affirmative. Do you trust Penny? Let's proceed then. No! I don't want to fight Mega Penny! Or Gemma! Calculating possible outcomes. Chances of success for targets, 0.0001%. Prepare for removal. Yeah, by this machine's logic, it's going to wipe us all off the face of the earth before it gets anywhere near dying. Because it has a lot of power, and it's currently in its mega form. Oh god. Time to save. Just in case things go bad, which, let's be honest, they probably will. Right! Is it all four of us? Are all four of us out here still watching from the side? What's it to be? It's all four of us! Nice! Also, have I gotten stronger? Slightly. Possibly. Right! Oh god, how does this work? Refresh Gemma? What? Alright, scramble it. Scramble it! Scramble it first! Go for me scramble. Semblance! Refresh Gemma, heroes. Okay, I'm gonna go hero first. I'm gonna have to use refresh. I'm gonna use bide. I'm gonna use mine. There we go. Refresh Gemma. What does that do? Don't know. Semblance. Pulse! Right, that'll keep everyone nice and healthy. I barely take any damage, so that's good. Gonna bite again. We're gonna... Whoa. Gonna... Refresh Gemma. What is... Shouldn't I... Oh, okay. So basically all of them can do that. Okay. And we just have to do that so many times to win this, I suppose. Should I be resting? Who... They're gonna start using railguns and stuff soon. That's a bit worrying. Right, we're gonna use Pogs. That keeps everyone healthy. It doesn't keep Sail very healthy. What is she doing? She's charging a big move, Jen! I don't know. Pay attention to her body language. See if she or any similarities with anything she did before. She's about to shoot something at us. This is what's gonna happen. Fag. Oh, is it worth pressing defend or refresh? Release! Should I be fighting, actually? Or should I just keep pressing the spam button? no, I don't technically want them dead. I'm gonna use Lure next, so that technically she should go for CL. And CL's almost dead. Oh, God. That should, yeah, but payback, because of mine and wall. Holy... We didn't even see it. CL, how do we deal with this attack? Other than reading her tells, I can try and throw her throw off frame. Oh, I can do that too. Okay. So when... What are you doing? Don't hit CL, don't hit CL, it hit CL, CL dead, I don't know, oh god. Right, okay, you can scramble, that's the thing. I can pulse. CL's dead, oh god. Oh, that's not good. Fresh Gamma. There's someone calling for me, feels so familiar. I feel like I'm gonna lose this fight. Hello? You're alive! Somehow. Hacking! There we go! Do that! You're already living on negative health. Might as well continue. What is happening? I should have refreshed. You should have gained health back, but like, yeah, this is weird. Okay, so you're still... Oh, I don't know what the hell's happening anymore. Scramble! And pause! Why is you get your health back? Ah, I won't worry about it. Refresh. Hacking. Refresh. It's getting louder. Jack, Evelyn, and done. Jin. Pulse isn't doing anything. Wrong button. Focus. Get your health back. Refresh. Focus. Oh, you can get your health back that way. Cool. Oh, Jin just took damage for that. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't really know what if Scrabble is doing anything currently though, so that's the thing. Alright, pause. You're gonna keep refreshing Gamma. Am I dreaming? I actually should have just been spamming refresh Gamma from the start. Would have made things much easier. I thought we'd have to like fight into this as we go, so I was trying to set everyone up to like do damage and that, but I don't know. Am I dreaming? I felt him slip away. This can't be. It's just a trick I'm playing on myself to make me feel better. It's not little Penny. It's not. He's actually there. And yet, even if I know, even if it is, I want to see him. I want to see him. Them? I want to see them. Ah! Focus, come back to CL. You're not fully dead yet, somehow. Scramble. And pulse. That does not get his health back. That's a bit worrying. As long as all four of them don't fall into the negative, it should be fine. Heavy structural damage sustained. I don't know how I've not been doing anything to you. Refresh Gamma. Focus, focus, focus. And scramble. And refresh Gamma. And focus, and focus, and... Okay, Evelyn took the hit there. So I'm gonna still click for scramble, and then I'm going to pulse. Get everyone's health back, yay! No, CL's health doesn't go up with I do that. Odd. We're going to hack. Penny's crying at this point, hello? No. It's over. Get out of the way. No. The directive, my proof. I will not yield. I can't. As you wish then, Gemma. I will. Who's Gemma? Getting a bit crowded in here. Primary? Penny? We did it. It worked. You mean me, Jack, Evelyn, and Jin? You mean he's... Long story, but yes. They're all waiting for you. I'm so glad. But seriously, are you Gemma? You took a name? She did much more than that, Penny. Gemma is sentient. You are? This? Why did you never tell me? I mean, you couldn't for a long time, but once you could talk to me, why didn't you tell me? Or Papa? I was created to support your growth. I had access to your learning software. Through it, I acquired a deeper understanding. And that's how I understood that there's no emotional component tying father to me. Any plea or request on my part would be ignored. The only change I had to make him notice me was to be a better you than you. To excel at everything. Everything you did, everything you wanted to do was to... I'm sorry, Gemma. You've just proven yourself superior. There's nothing to be sorry about. Well, maybe, but I was cheating. Cheating? I got some help, didn't I? Well, you were fighting all alone. You were always all alone, and I never noticed. No one ever did, and I'm so sorry. Jin did. Of course he did. When it comes to girls, he's on point, isn't he? Of course he would. Penny, I'm sorry, but we have to go. There's people who need our help. Oh, of course. Gemma, would you mind giving me control of my body back, please? If I do, I will never... I'd rather... Don't worry. I'll ask Papa to make you a body as soon as this is all over. I mean, that's what you want, isn't it? Your own body, your own life, your own chance to be alive. I swear you'll get it, Gemma. I promise on my life. Now, come on, you can trust Penny. Like, you know you can trust Penny's word, surely. You've been living inside her. Like, surely you know you can trust Penny. Sigh. Fine. I promise to help too. Also, if this happens to her, what about me? Can I ask for something specific? Of course. What is it? She's blushing! I want blue hair. Fine. No problem with that. Why though? Of course. Just likes blue then? Alright, fair enough. Did it work? She just stopped. And Ciel fell over. Is she hacking? They're done? She's back to normal! Oh my god. She untransformed. Hi. Penny! They're done. Hey, not fair. I want into the hug pile too. But I'm taking care of dead weight here. Who are you calling dead weight? Never ever do something like that again. Jin, you're one to talk. That's my line. Jumping between me and Pyrrha. You idiot. How are you even alive? If you not notice, he's a bit different. It's a long story, but most importantly, don't you dare blame yourself or Pyrrha. Cinder's responsible for all of this, for everything, and she's going to pay. Okay. How about everyone else? Oh my gosh, Jack! You're here? Your face? What happened to you? A bunch of AK units. Cinder managed to hack into the network. That's what happened to Amelie and Beacon. What about Vale? It's chaos, Penny. And we have no idea what happened to Amber, Peach, Titania, Janara, everyone else. Okay, we know where 3 of those people are. Amber might be dead at this point. Peach seems... I don't even know. I think Peach was on Amity when it went down. So maybe she's one of the ones that helped stabilize it. Don't know. There's so much going on. RWBY? Yeah, come the next update, it might be saying Weiss instead of RWBY. I see. I hope Gemma managed to be of some help. Oh, she was. There's nary a flying Grimm around because of her. And yeah, about that. I've got a much bigger flying Grimm to worry about in a second. Speaking of flying Grimm, what the hell is that? Oh, what was that? It's still far. I've never heard a Grimm make that kind of sound. It's the Primordial Grimm. It's a normal sensor range now. Primordial Grimm? What did I miss? Long story. Let's get inside for now. Yeah, we sort of control the gunship at this point. Can we use that? At this speed, it's going to reach Vale in 10 minutes. A Grimm that makes other Grimm. That's unprecedented. We know how Grimm are made. Why they will never run out. This is going to change the world. Or we now know why Grimm are made. If we can survive to tell the tale, see how strong do you figure this thing is? I don't know. A bigger Grimm doesn't always correspond to being more powerful Grimm. Cinder said she needed to empty Vale of all human life. Let's err on the safe side and say very. And even if it isn't individually that strong, the size alone would make it a pain in the neck to deal with. And it can, if it can really make other Grimm too, it's going to be disastrous. We need to destroy it before it reaches Vale. Agreed, but how? You have a plan, CL? Yes. First, we're going to ram it with the lab ship. It's a good enough plan as any. We what? There's a high chance we're going to be the first target anyway because we're airborne. Don't worry. This is a WoW 3 class ship. It can take that kind of stress. We'll then keep the ship moving at a speed that will force it to stay in contact. Granted, but I doubt that'll be enough. What stops it from tearing the ship to shreds as we go? Once we pin it to the ship, we're going to use the main cannon. This ship has a cannon? This is in the back. You can see it above the observatory. It's dust-based. Able to fire a large, a number of different beams with various properties depending on the configuration of the dust lenses. Right. Oh my god, we have to control the ship and fight the dragon with the ship. Can we have the giant metal Titania help us? Wait, why would you put such a thing above a recreational area to discourage use? Remember that this is supposed to be a science ship, first and foremost. It's going to take a bit to charge, though. Also, I can't deploy a full-strength explosive blast from up close. We'll have to keep it distracted as we get creative with the properties. And that means... well, it wouldn't be the first time you fought something big up close, would it? I suppose not. I knew she was going to say that. So we ram with the ship and keep it occupied until you fire the beam that can solve our situation. Accommodation thereof, yes. It's just ghetto, but I don't see any other alternatives. Well, Penny, out of the frying pan into the fire, as they say. Maybe. But we can do it. I know we can. Is that what your calculations say? Oh no, my calculations say we die horribly. But every single time we faced some impossible odds, we managed to bring some unknown variable onto the table, so I have faith we'll succeed. Titania is right there! So in short, we wing it and hope to make it through by a hair's breadth. Breathe? Business as usual then. Oh, quite. Honey, what's wrong? It's Amber. Oh no. Did she... no, she's alive. I can feel her aura, but... it's like... oh, they did the switch! There's something missing now. I've got Cinder to deal with as well then. That's going to be fun. Da, 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 da. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members Austin Quinsonberry, Afro Kage, It's Ender Steve PE, Sebastian Ramsey, and Blackest Sage. And our ANBU members Robert Scimeca, Rapid Zrug, Eragon, GoldDragon, Nathaniel Prue, Akuma, and Colton Wood. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.